Coming up right now, we got creative director. He's a Congo bad man. He came up here to Quebec when he was about 3 years old. During his journey, he's faced homelessness in New York and Romania. I don't know how a brother from Congo ended up in Romania, but we shall get that story. He found his way back to Montreal. He's a creative director. He's worked notably your biggest client, Bad Monkey Popcorn. Good stuff over there.
Little Dirk, actually.
Huh?
Little Dirk is my biggest client.
We started early. Easy with the flex. We start early with the flex. Nothing but celebrities on the show. But we're going to talk about redefining music marketing with 3D, helping upcoming artists. The sound barrier. Does covered art matter? I hope it does because I work really hard on my cover art. Shout out to Brian Holiday, Doc. He does all of our cover art. And life of a creative director in Montreal. So I'd like to welcome to the show.
Yo.
xCephasx creative director. How you doing, King?
I'm doing good, man.
Okay, let's open up here. Your brother born in Congo, you know what
Yes.
I mean? I feel like you like the Black Tarzan. You know, you've seen some things, you've seen some real zebras and some lions and whatnot. But I ain't gonna hold you. You come to Montreal at 3 years old.
Word.
And then somewhere in this journey, you end up being homeless in New York or Romania. How the hell did you end up in Romania homeless? Were you sleeping on concrete like Rachel? Because Rachel likes, she sleeps on concrete for fun. Okay, so she's not even normal. She's privileged.
Or fluffy beds. I do both.
Concrete is good for your back. So, it's good for the vertebrae. How I got to Romania, well, it started in Vancouver first, actually. So I grew up in Vancouver after we immigrated from Congo to Montreal. We lived in this basement suite in Quebec City. It was so cold, bro. So my parents were like, no, we got to get out of here, bro. Like, we came from living in Congo to Quebec City. Such a drastic change.
I don't know why people keep doing that. You know, start off small. Start off in the maritime. You guys won't come... Like, Quebec gets the most horrible winters. Like, these are bad decisions coming from Congo already. Like, I'm seeing a pattern here.
I wasn't making these decisions. My dad was making poor decisions. So, you'll see, what do you call those things? A pattern.
Got a pattern going on.
Yeah, me and my dad, bad decisions. So, we ended up coming to BC from Quebec City, and then that's where I grew up. I grew up in BC, British Columbia.
Oh, I love BC, man. I've been there a couple times. Yo, it's very expensive over there. Bring cash. That's what the BC stands for.
Yes.
That's what it stands for. Okay, so you've always had you've always loved music. You know, this creative directing. You always had the artistic side, the creative side to you. Now, I'm real interested trying to understand, how did you end up being homeless in Romania? Like, how's a Congolese brother end up in Romania? Then there ain't that much brothers over there, let's be honest.
See, I'm not the only one, okay?
Wait, you've been to Romania before?
No. But I slept on a lot of floors and I was kind of homeless
in South America for 7 months.
Why are you going to be homeless in South America?
Nobody. Every black person will ask her that. Nobody knows.
Don't you have skills to make a little hut or something?
I did. I built a house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. She might be actually flexing on us.
Yeah, so how did you end up in Romania now?
Yeah, so the plan with Romania was I came back from New York. I was living in New York, and then I was homeless in New York. Came back from New York and was in Vancouver, right? But the whole time in Vancouver, the reason why I came back was because, from being homeless in New York, not being able to do anything, I took all the things I learned there in terms of, business and art. And then I came back to Vancouver with, a heavy flex. Just, hustling on everybody because, people on the West Coast, they slow.
Yeah.
No one has that hustle. So I came back from because I used to play basketball too. So you know how you put the weight trainers on, the ankle weights?
Well, listen, me and Alex did that for a couple years. Yo, I swear I was going to jump out the gym with the weights we had under our Wager uniform. Yo, listen, y'all know what I'm talking about online, man.
I used to do school with them on. I used to just walk around with my class with them on. Right?
Yeah, I was there. So
essentially, I came out from New York. I just taking the ankle weights off. So I was fast. I was just setting things up, putting people together, art shows, right? And then we had built all this momentum to this big show. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna flex in the whole city. I'm gonna rent out the biggest theater in the city. I'm gonna do a fashion show concert. So I got all my homies there. I got big steppers in the streets, shooters in the streets. I got all my gangster homies, right? I put all my gangster homies on the lineup for the set for the whole thing. And then the last day, the one event manager is like,
no.
Well, I'm sorry, but I really don't understand the idea that you're trying to do here. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to cancel it. And I was like, bro, all this planning, dude. So I was like, you know what? I'm out. So I left Vancouver, got everything in my Camaro with my homie, did a cross-country tour across Canada.
Look at that.
Got to Montreal.
What was Edmonton like?
Edmonton was terrible, bro.
There's not that much black people in Edmonton either, right?
No, literally once you leave Vancouver, it's a wasteland, bro. It's like Mad Max. There's nothing in between Canada all the way till you get to Toronto.
Until you get to Toronto,
Yeah.
so between Vancouver and Toronto, it's just flat.
Empty, bro. Like you don't want to stop your car. People will rob you. Like the little kids will take the little bolts off your tires.
Okay, so let's get into this. Creative director. With the advent of social media, with IG and TikToks and all that now, everybody, has this inflated titles about themselves, but there are real creators out there that have been doing this for a while. Once and for all, can you give the proper definition? What is a creative? How do you define your role as a creative director?
Yeah. So a creative director is not a title in a bio. A creative director is somebody who is able to take a bunch of different creative resources and put them together in a team.
Yeah.
So that's like the basic essentials. Like if I were to have like a painter, like a seamstress or something, I can like take all their different like assets and like put them together to make something. So like it's like being like a Kanye in a sense. You know, like being a bigger, like a big producer.
Listen, we friends of Kanye over here though. G plus seemed kind of shy when he said it.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Alright.
Kanye is home over here. I would have worn my Kanye hoodie, but we're trying to push the We on Fridays fundraiser.
So I can say my ish then. I can say it.
Well, let's not go too far. We are part of McGill too.
You know what the media doing?
Let's not go too far. But you've worked with music artists. You've worked with brands. Like you said at the top of the interview, your biggest kind is Lil Durk. How do you kind of link up with Lil Durk, and what kind of work have you been doing for him?
Shout out to Young Tory. So Young Tory, he linked me up with Lil Durk and one man, other bad man, Murder Beats.
Yeah, Murder Beats.
Right. Yeah. So I this is the thing I've been doing for the last 3 years, building all my like connections. It's just like I'll wake up 5 a.m. and from 5 a.m. to like 5 p.m. I'm just messaging people on Instagram, DMing everybody.
Okay, you want that Kobe Mamba mentality. Kobe said, yeah, let's get up early. Let's get this thing done. Okay, I see you're a Laker guy. You one of my guys. Okay, cool.
I'm the guy.
Okay, now let's go into the fine points now. Talk to me about redefining music marketing with 3D.
Yes, so when I first essentially started with doing like creative direction, it was all like album covers. So I was doing graphic design stuff. And then I started realizing that like 3D was like the next level. It's the next step above everything. Like you can charge more for it. It looks better.
I want to see the whole thing. I want to go around. Yeah, we had the 3D camera at CKT at one point, but like I wasn't getting all the angles I wanted. But yeah, we had bought the one that turns around and films it. So, but you as a creative director with the Fly Boys, now you're telling me I gotta go back to the 3D. That's the wave. That's the next step.
I would say 3D. Don't not go back to 3D. Everything is going 3D. The metaverse, all that stuff. Like
I feel like I'm an Avenger. I feel like I'm a Marvel thing. Every time I hear metaverse, my mind just goes to a different place.
I'm just like really. This is like the thing I do all day.
All day.
I just research 3D, different ways to like maneuver it, AR. Like I know how to like have like you can point your phone on something and like we can have this whole shoe rack like do like.
Okay, well listen, we got to parlay after the show and get that popping. We have a lot of Montreal artists come on the show. We have a lot of celebrity artists come on the show. Most notably, we had Julie Black last week, but we've done a plethora of people. I hear you got some advice to help upcoming artists. If you want to give some keys out for free this morning, we're giving out keys for free the morning Detour.
Yeah, I got you. Major key alert right now is Twitter. Twitter is the biggest major key alert.
Even though Elon Musk is running into the ground, Twitter is still safe? Black Twitter or regular Twitter?
Elon saved it. The only Twitter I know is Black Twitter. I thought all of Twitter was Black Twitter.
Right?
Word. But then I learned there's another section of Twitter called Actor Twitter, which is just terrible. It's like people would be using hashtags and it's just them on the beach.
We shining. Don't be like Rachel. Rachel be on the concrete like I'm living. Life is different there.
Listen,
Hashtag bricks.
Okay.
What you say, Rachel?
Also the favelas, all right?
She was in
Favela.
You remember Fast and the Furious? Yes. When they broke out of jail, I remember they went to Brazil.
Okay.
And they're in like the slum stuff. Okay. She stayed there and slept in the concrete.
Oh yeah.
It's like, look at his face. He's like, oh.
He's like, what is she doing? I just want to let you know they have it made. All right, they're up in the mountains. They got the views. All right. So,
yeah.
I mean,
the views into the dirt. Like, where are we going with
I
that?
fully understand where you're coming from because, like, when I went to go see my family, they were looking at me the same way. They're like, "Why are you doing it in Romania? What are you doing? Like, you have like a family? Don't you have things to do?" I was like, "Nah, like this is what I do.
This is what I do." Okay, real quick here, as we close out here, Montreal, I've been talking with creative director xCephasx. He's been all over the world doing great things. He's connected people. He's worked with nobody, Little Dirk. Little Dirk's hot like fire. How can people connect with you? If people want to get some work done, they want to get a console done. Obviously we're black, we charging for everything. Now we gotta get our dues. You know how things is moving. How can people connect with you? Because I'm really, really curious about this 3D thing. I want everybody to get connected. How could they contact you?
Yeah, for sure. You can hit me up. I know it might not be the most professional, but you can hit me up through Instagram, actually.
No, that's the wave now.
Yeah.
That's the wave now.
I didn't think it was a wave. I had a...
People don't even want your number no more.
Really?
I just want you. What's your handle?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm about to get Tappy. Tappy's the thing you put on your phone. You just slide it near someone, I'm getting Tappy.
I seen that.
I'm getting $35.
For like music artists, Tappy is the best.
Yeah, I'm getting Tappy. I have no music though.
Just
but I'll get
Tappy everybody. Just Tappy everybody on the subway. Give everybody contact information. No, but what was the question you asked?
How can people connect with you? I'm trying to sell your services.
No, it's okay. So the best place to connect with me is through Instagram. xCephasx. So it's xCephasx, and then you can hit me up through there. I just thought Instagram was weird because I had a call with like a label yesterday, and like at the end of the call, it's like, oh yeah, you can just pass me your Instagram contacts, and then like she just hung up the phone.
That's crazy, but that's dumb because that's the way that everybody's on.
Well, I thought it was like unprofessional, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna add it on Instagram anyway.
Oh boy. Last question because I want to get into our throwback joint. I gotta do some events announcement before they kill me. Is being a creative director kind of like being a promoter or producer? Do a lot of girls kind of flock to you as a creative director because you're the guy connecting and let me make this clear, managing the resources to exploit the artists that you have. Is it a flamboyant position being a creative? I'm just trying to inspire the youth, give them some options.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. Like, if you want to go into plumbing, nah, you ain't gonna get no shorties. But if you want to get shorties, creative direction is a dope way to do it. Like, you can do creative direction for like a bikini model shoot, bro. Like,
I'm the oil man. Me and Alex, we all guys. We have strong hands. We all guys.
Same, bro. Like, put that in your bio, creative director. Although I don't advise it.
Montreal might be speaking with Cephas, creative director, man. Yo, bro, I love your energy. We'll talk off here. Let's move some things. At this point in the show, I want to do a throwback joint. You heard the instrumental when Rachel